how deep my sorrow is for what I've done. How foolish I was to allow my heart to wander so freely.
It's not anything I would have wanted for him.
Right off the top tonight at 6 o'clock, 2 cases of men entrusted with student safety in trouble for having sex with students. Former South Christian High School teacher James Valkema got 8 to 40 years in prison today. In the other case, former Godwin Heights security guard Ken Franks was charged today with having sex with a student. We are on top of both stories for you tonight. We want to begin with 24 Hour News 8's Ken Kolker, who was there for that gut-wrenching sentencing of James Valkema. Ken?
Yeah, Brian, he stood today before a judge awaiting his fate, a 32-year-old South Christian high school teacher in a courtroom overflowing with supporters.
I stand before you a convicted criminal guilty of criminal sexual conduct to the first degree.
They were charges he did not fight for having a months-long relationship with a 15-year-old South Christian high school student. He was her bowling coach.
When temptation came, I should have resisted.
And today, he stood before the judge for sentencing. The courtroom so full that his supporters, including South Christian high students, crowded the hallway outside.
I look out into the crowd and I see so many people who I love so much. Thank you for being here today to support not what I have done, but me as a grieving and broken young man.
But he wouldn't learn his fate until after the judge heard from his victim.
I don't blame him. I don't hate him. I feel this was a more emotional and mental than criminal.
It was an outcome she never intended, and in a way, she appeared to blame herself.
If I had the chance to go back to the very beginning of things, I would have tried to stop it so it didn't have to play out this way. I don't know why I told my counselor.
Valkema asked for forgiveness, but insisted that he was to blame.
Let it be known that where I am today is not the victim's fault. I was the adult. I should have guarded my heart. Instead, I allowed my heart to escape unchecked.
He also asked the judge for a second chance.
May God make beautiful what I have broken.
The judge, who said he received 115 letters about the case, sentenced Valkema to 8 years in prison.
We send our children to schools and we trust that teachers will guide and educate them. We do not expect our teachers to be having sex with our children.
Yeah. Now, Valkema could have gotten a few more years in prison, but a deal between the prosecution and defense lowered the guidelines used by judges to set sentences. Back to you.